Welcome to Geo Trails by the Geological Survey of India, a journey across West Bengal, where landscapes are not just seen, but read like pages from Earth's history. From fossilized forests to sculpted river valleys to a delta that is still being written, this is the geoheritage of a region shaped over millions of years. Begin your journey from Kolkata and travel about 180 kilometers to Birbhum. Your first stop is Amkhoi Fossil Wood Park. At first glance, these may look like ordinary logs scattered across the ground. But look closer. These are petrified woods, remnants of trees that lived around 15 to 20 million years ago during the late Miocene. Through a process known as permineralization, mineral-rich groundwater slowly replaced the organic material of these trees with silica and other minerals, preserving their structure in remarkable detail. These fossils are more than just stone. They are records of an ancient landscape, a time when this region supported vast, dry, deciduous forests with links to the Rajmahal Hills and the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Some of the plant families identified here still exist today, while others have disappeared from this region, surviving only in distant ecosystems. This site stands as an important component of Bengal's geoheritage, offering a rare window into its ecological past. From Birbhum, travel around 140 kilometers southwest toward West Midnapore. The terrain begins to change. Forests give way to open land, and the ground takes on a deep red hue. You are approaching Gangani, often called the Grand Canyon of West Bengal. Here, the Silabati River has spent thousands of years shaping the land. What you see is the result of continuous erosion and weathering acting on lateritic soils. As the river cuts through the surface, it removes softer material while leaving behind more resistant sections, gradually forming steep cliffs and intricate patterns. Walk along the edge of the gorge and you will notice how the walls appear almost sculpted. Sharp ridges, narrow gullies, and layered forms that resemble carved structures. Yet this is entirely the work of natural processes, flowing water, gravity, and time working together. Gangani is not just a visual spectacle. It is a living example of fluvial geomorphology and an important geoheritage site that demonstrates how rivers actively reshape the Earth's surface. From here, travel about 200 kilometers to the southeast. As you move closer to the coast, the landscape begins to flatten. Rivers branch and rejoin. Land and water start to merge. You are entering one of the most dynamic regions on Earth, the Sundarbans. Formed by the combined flow of the Ganges, Brahmaputra, and Meghna rivers, the Sundarbans is the largest mangrove delta in the world. This is not a fixed landscape. It is constantly evolving. Sediments carried from the Himalayas are deposited here, building new land, while tidal currents and rising sea levels erode it away. Creeks shift, islands appear and disappear, and the entire system remains in a delicate balance between deposition and erosion. The origins of this delta can be traced back to the late Quaternary, when changes in sea level and sediment supply began shaping this vast network. Even today, processes such as subsidence, sediment loading, and tidal action continue to modify its geomorphology. This makes the Sundarbans a critical part of our geoheritage, representing a landscape that is still in the making. But the Sundarbans is not just about geology. It is a complete ecosystem where land, water, and life are deeply interconnected. The mangrove forests act as natural barriers against storms, while also supporting a rich diversity of flora and fauna. It is a place where geological processes directly influence ecological systems and human life. As you stand here, surrounded by winding channels and dense mangroves, it becomes clear that this journey is not just across distance, but across time. 3 stops, 1 trail. From fossilized forests that tell stories of millions of years ago, to rivers that continue to carve the land, to a delta that is still evolving, this is the geoheritage of Bengal.